Hello, fellow marketing researchers. We've come to the stage in the semester where you've got a good start or you're almost completed with your survey. You're asking you good questions. We've talked about sampling and population and how to get a good sample and some of the data errors that can come from that. But one of the important pieces of any research study is that you find respondents. And we call what we do to promote for respondents recruitment. So let's get started. Just a reminder that your assignment, your survey instrument has two tasks. We spent a lot of time on task one, which is developing the questions and using best practices. And then now what we're focusing on is how do we recruit people? And one of the best ways to recruit people is to have a good introduction on your survey. So one of the things we're going to talk about today is how to develop a good introduction in all of your recruitment. So what are we talking about today? We really want to talk about introductions to your survey so we get as many people responding as possible. And then what recruiting strategies can we employ and also create a plan for you to increase your response rates for your semester project. So let's get started. The first thing I want to talk about is a survey introduction. And this is really important that you have this before you start asking questions. And there's five really important things for you to remember. First of all, always thank people for their participation right up front. Let them show some goodwill. Let them know, if possible, that you're a student, you're working on a research project, and thank you so much for helping me with my education. A topic for the study: explain why you're conducting the questionnaire. Tell them you're in a research project. You're looking to help a business with a marketing research problem, and you promise that you'll build trust and encourage honest, truthful survey answers. So let them know that their input is important. You need to let them know how long approximately the survey will take. Most of your surveys probably shouldn't take people longer than 5 minutes. If you approach 10 minutes, you're gonna have some people go, is that worth my time or not? If one thing is just to say, this it's a quick survey. It'll take no more than 10 minutes of your time or 5 minutes of your time. And when you're using Qualtrics, it will actually, after, we're going to pilot these surveys with your classmates, it's going to tell you the average length of time it takes a person to respond. So use that as your guide. A confidentiality statement. This is really important. Let people know that you will keep their names anonymous and they have no concern over privacy. And so please answer all questions truthfully. And then you want to make a consent button. Usually we do this along with you should be 18 years or older in order to take the survey, so you're not, pushing it out to kids. And then do a continue, accept, or submit button. So this all belongs in that short paragraph before you start your questionnaire. So here's some examples. I've got a couple of here, and they will show you. Okay, thank you for your interest. Remember, thank you. The purpose of the survey is we will provide you the best possible service. Your opinions are very important to us. Please read each question carefully and simply click on the answer that best aligns with your personal belief or experience. So there's the instructions. Privacy. Your responses will be kept confidential. Length of time. The survey should take no longer than 15 to 20 minutes. And as a thank you, we will give you an Amazon gift code. So this is called an incentive. That is also something you will do. You can do if you want. You don't have to. I do them in most of mine. It could be a discount on something. Obviously, you're students, you don't have a bunch of money, right? So give them a path to the survey and thank you very much. So the incentive is something to increase response rates, but it's not necessary for you. Here's mine. I'm seeking help with my dissertation. There's nothing wrong with telling people that they need, that you're helping a good cause here. Your opinion is important to you. We would like to invite you to thank you. We'd like to invite you to a short survey to gather assumptions. The survey will take approximately 10 to 15 minutes. Please simply click the yes below to launch the survey. Would you like to participate? So pretty simple, but give them a reason to want to take it. Let them know that their responses are anonymous. Tell them how long it will take. All right, here's some recruitment strategies. Okay, so now you've got your introduction, you're ready to go get that great response rate so you can hit your sample size. Using ways to do this is an email marketing list if you have one. Friends, families, anyone who fits within your segment. Social media groups. I've done a lot of this. Consumer intercepts, meaning maybe you're just walking around campus and you ask somebody to take a short survey, you give them the link. Um, you could ask people in your classes, whoever, whatever is best for that target audience. Website visitors, advertisements, and consumer panels. A consumer panel is a paid panel of consumers that meets your exact demographic needs or product needs, etc. There's lots of different panels that you can choose from. So I wanted to say incentives. Sometimes incentives I have found will increase response rates significantly. Obviously, you need to have the means to be able to do this. I'm not expecting this at all for any of your surveys, but some of the things, prizes and gifts works, drawings, compensation. We'll pay you $5 or we'll give you a gift card for $5 to $10 at Starbucks. Point-based systems. So there's a lot of consumer panels out there that will, give people points for rewards if they take surveys, product samples, merchandise, coupons, memberships, etc. So thank you for participating in this study. If you're interested in entering the drawing for a $25 gift card, please provide your email address, blah, blah, blah. That's one that I've used before. Okay, social media. So I have done some interesting consumer research. I found that targeting particular social media groups based on your particular topic area has been really it has really helped. I recently did a sports name change consumer survey based on one of the academic areas that I study, which is called brand love. So I used targeted particular team groups, fan groups, things like that, and I had a really good response because my recruitment messages were strong. So one of my recruitment messages is, are you a sports fan? We're conducting an academic research study to understand brand love and team names. Please take a few minutes to complete our survey and be entered into a drawing for a $25 gift card. Thanks, Dr. Kristy Grayson and Katie Kamachi. So this was a survey that I did not too long ago, and it had tremendous results. So next, what you do is you also pilot your survey, and this is something that is really important. And piloting means that you will test it out with the real world. We will pilot your surveys here in class, so we'll give you lots of feedback. It's to make sure that everyone in your sample not only understands the questions, but answers the same way. Because we as human beings have a tendency to have some inertia. So we help them through that. You can see if any of the questions are uncomfortable or uneasy. You'll be able to find out how long the survey takes to complete, and you'll debrief with surveyors to look for patterns in the feedback. And then your survey results of your instrument was piloted. This will provide credibility to your results. So you will tell us in your research report that you piloted your survey. So part of your survey instrument assignment will include getting in feedback and providing feedback to 4 of your colleagues or your student peers. So here's how you can improve response rates. We went over this last time. Make it short, guarantee confidentiality. Make sure if you're doing a verbal interview that your trainer understands the subject matter. Personalizing it, response incentives, and follow up. So that was a brief recruitment message for you. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to reach out to me in Canvas if you want more information or on these and other topics, or subscribe to my YouTube channel. Take care, everyone.